Hello, hello. Dr. Maynard here. Forgive the hat and the informal attire. I'm about to filming this on a Friday. I usually work out Friday morning, and I just want to get this in before the workout. Something cool has been happening here in the clinic. Really noticed a lot of big changes with patients. We're seeing a lot of health breakthroughs. People getting really results that are different than their history and what they've been used to when it comes to health. I've now been in practice for 10 years here at this location, 11 years total, and worked with over 5,000 patients. And there's really, when you work with that amount of people, you see trends, you see patterns. And I wanted to walk you through really the pattern I see with people who have a big breakthrough when it comes to health. They quit smoking, they lose 100 pounds, they correct their spine, they start a workout regimen, they detox and rejuvenate their body, they look younger, they feel younger. And there's people we see every year that make these big transformations, and they've left clues, and there's a pattern that they follow. And I would say currently with our current environment right now when I'm filming this, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and people don't really know what action to take. They don't know what to think. They don't know who to listen to. And what I would encourage you to do, especially during this time, would be to lean into a health breakthrough. And what I mean by that is when we work with patients and we ask them, I get to know patients, and whenever we work with them, there's always something they know they should be doing. Their conscious knows that this should be different with their health, but they haven't really taken action, and they haven't really made that big change, even though they've known for a long time. Could be a year, could be 5 years, could be 25 years. They know it was an issue, but they've never changed it. And then all of a sudden we get to work together, and then this thing changes in a matter of months, and they always say, why didn't I do this before? And what I want you to see is you probably know there's something that you should be working on, and there's really 4C's to a health breakthrough. And this is, I want to give credit where credit is due. This comes from my mentor, Dan Sullivan. And this is, I've really seen it to be true with patients. I've seen it to be true with myself. And even my close friends and family, when they make changes, they've always followed these 4C's. And whenever I go to somebody and we talk about, okay, so let's just take weight loss for an example. You need to lose 50 pounds. You've known it for 10 years. It's bothering you. It's on your conscience. You would be better off not doing it. Why haven't you done it? And the first answer, the most common answer I hear is, I lack the confidence. Now, they don't say confidence. The patient will say in a roundabout way, I've tried some things before. It didn't really work. I don't really feel like I'm the type of person that can do it. I don't have the drive. I don't have the discipline. But what they're really saying is, I don't have the personal confidence. And when you look at the 4C's of a transformation, confidence is the last C to show up. Now, if they don't say confidence is the issue, the second most popular answer I hear when working with patients, why they haven't made the changes, they'll say, I don't have the capabilities. Now, the capabilities are things like, I don't know exactly what to do, what the right diet plan would be. I don't really know what to follow. I don't have the skill sets. I don't know how to meal prep. I don't know how to get it into my schedule. I don't know how to not eat out. So when you look at the 4C's, capability is actually the 1, 2, 3rd C that shows up. So we've got, people are not taking action, but these are actually the last 2 C's of a transformation that happen. Now, if where we want to start, and what the first C is with a transformation is, when I see patients really get after it and make a change, long-lasting change, it will always start with an incredible commitment. Commitment is the first C when it comes to making a health transformation. You have to really commit internally that come hell or high water, no matter what happens, I'm going to figure this out. This is going to happen. My future self is going to be 50 pounds lighter than my current self. Now, what's cool when you make that commitment, when you jump in with both feet, you say, this is going to happen over my dead body, is you then build the second C, which is courage. Now, courage it's kind of been romanticized. It's why you watch Braveheart and all the amazing movies. We want to really see movies where there's a hero or heroine who has a lot of courage, and it really makes us feel good. But in reality, courage is one of the states that we least likely want to be in. We do not want to be in a state of courage, because if you're in a state of courage, you're in immense fear, but you're taking action anyways. And when you make that commitment, now you're in a state of courage where I'm going to do this. You're going to be doing things that are uncertain. You're not going to know the outcome. Maybe doing the right thing, maybe doing the wrong thing. This may work for me, this may not work for me. And there's fear involved with that, but you're going to overcome and you're going to take action anyways. You're going to take action because you have the fear. You're going to just push in and take even more action. Now, once you have that courage level for a period of time, you then develop the capabilities. And then once you have those capabilities that are bringing you results over time, you then have confidence. Now, the big question that a lot of people have through this 4C process is, how long do I have to be in that state of courage? And what I found, this is not scientific, this is just my own experiences, usually around 5 to 6 months of you being encouraged, do you eventually feel capable, really in any endeavor in life. You have those capabilities. And what's cool is when you make it through those 6 months, you have that state of courage, and then you're finally in capability, you get the payoff, which is actually our favorite state to be in, which is confidence. Confidence is the opposite of courage, believe it or not. Confidence is knowing what the outcome's going to be, being very sure of yourself, being very sure of the actions you take, being very sure in your future self. That is where we want to be. It's a great feeling. You know, my wife, there's a lot of things she probably wants to change about me, and we're working on that. But she always says to our friends, or we're having conversations, one thing I love about Cameron is that he has a lot of confidence when it comes to health, when it comes to nutrition or exercise, when it comes to that arena of health. And the reason that is, I've built that confidence over time. It all started with these commitments I've made throughout my life. Come hell or high water, I'm not gonna have a cheat meal for 6 months. Come hell or high water, I'm gonna do this workout plan. Come hell or high water, I'm going to correct my spine no matter what it takes, or I'm gonna detox and go through this process. And what that's built over time, and something I'm actually very proud of, and it's something that I feel like is attractive in anybody, is you build confidence in these areas. So I would say if you are lacking confidence, you know there's something that you should change. It starts with that commitment. Just put both feet in the ground and say, my future self is going to be this, commit to it. And you would be amazed at how much that pushes you forward towards having confidence and having a health breakthrough in any area of your life. And then once you achieve it, then you go to the next one. You got to commit somewhere else. That's what life is all about. We're continually growing. We're continually making new commitments that are good for ourselves, so we can build confidence in these areas that are important to us, that we value, that we know need to change. So hopefully this was helpful during this uncertain time. I pray and hope for more commitment, more courage, more capability, and more confidence for each of you guys. See ya.